All right, this is the season finale of Frieren season 2. It's kind of weird that it's only 10 episodes. I mean, there's very rarely seasons that only end in 10 episodes. I mean, I'm used to it being like 12, maybe 24 if we're lucky. Now, here's the thing. I'm hoping to see Dankin just because we got a little hint about him 2 episodes ago, I think. Or was it just last episode? Whatever. But I'm interested to see what is going to go on in this episode that leads us into the next season. So without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure to play the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1.
Looks like it keeps going forever from up here. I can't even see all the way to the bottom.
Well, it's a good thing you guys just float, right?
1,000-meter drop.
As long as there's no crystals.
The wind is quite strong. Flying magic is too risky.
Again with the crossing.
It's probably just like one rickety old bridge.
I imagine it's in the final stages.
What's in the final stages?
Is it a bridge that they were building back then?
For now, let us continue upstream. If we're lucky, we'll come upon a nifty shortcut.
Our shortcut.
I had a good feeling.
There's a bridge? You
Gosh.
should have led with that.
How did they build that?
Gain. Seems your bridge project was a success.
Indeed.
Please charge a toll.
This is Gain, the skilled dwarven carpenter who spent the past 2 centuries building this bridge.
Dang,
So
2
dedicated.
centuries.
Frieren, there is still one more problem for me to solve.
Uh-oh. Oh. Problem over.
Right on cue. A flock of bird monsters have been stirring
Oh,
up
there's a
powerful
flock,
gusts
not
of
just that
wind.
one.
They've built a nest and made this canyon their playground. In doing so, they've rendered my bridge useless. Could you help me solve my problem?
Absolutely.
As for payment?
A spell that lets you flip pancakes perfectly.
Ooh,
I have all the ingredients. A breakfast of dreams is just one chore away.
nice.
You have a deal.
Even Fern is happy about that.
Why did Gain take it upon himself to build a bridge here in the first place?
I'm sure regret had something to do with it.
Of course.
I see. So it's still under construction.
Do you know when it will be finished?
I'm not sure it will ever be. I ran out of funds.
Why are you so determined to build a bridge out here?
This is where my village sat. Still would if it weren't for the demons. Unfortunately for us, the closest army was stationed in a city across the canyon.
So they couldn't come and help.
This bridge could have saved them.
Perhaps this can help. Our reward from a distant noble.
This is a lot of money, but I can't accept this. I have nothing suitable to offer you in exchange.
You have this bridge.
By the time I finish construction, you'll have died of old age.
He doesn't care. For Frieren.
Then Frieren will accept your repayment. Build it to last.
That I can do.
Oh gosh. You know what? Now I understand why it took 200 years. Heck yeah. Oh, thank goodness they stayed to help. Probably those humans that helped him weren't around to see it being finished.
Let's begin.
Zoltrak.
Gain. We took care of the monsters.
Thank you, Frieren.
What now? Do you have any other big projects ahead of you?
I'm building my peace. A quiet life in my village.
Hey, look who's back.
Hey.
Just in time for dinner.
Are those like the ancestors?
That's amazing news, Gain. This calls for
As if it's that he's that old.
200 years is more than enough time for a village to be built anew.
Of course.
What now?
Something wrong?
We may or may not be low on travel funds.
All that stuff laid out.
You can't keep wasting all our money.
Not like it matters now. What are we buying in the middle of a snowfield?
I have just the solution.
What are you gonna do? Start mining?
Changing course.
What is this?
Not a village, that's for sure.
I mean, is it not?
Stark is correct that it's a camp for adventurers, those seeking holy snow crystals. It's a mineral produced in the snowfields of this region. They're used to create magic potions. This is the only place in the world where they can be mined.
A whole silver for a loaf of bread? That's more than 10 times the market price.
For their clientele is as rich as they are hungry. It only makes sense prices are higher here. There are two primary reasons holy snow crystals sell for such a high price. The first of which is their rarity. The second reason is that this region is teeming with savage monsters.
Do you want to be a bodyguard?
Up here, there's a massive mineral vein that only us locals know about. I'd like you to defeat the monster dwelling there. Once you've slain the beast, please set up an anti-personnel barrier.
Anti-personnel?
So no one can go in?
I don't want the wrong people getting too close.
I'm grateful for the work, but an anti-personnel barrier feels like a fairly unusual request.
It takes time to gather the manpower and funds required for a mining operation. If you wish to...
But why?
In any case, we have a monster to slay.
Is it just one monster, though? Or is it multiple? Nothing.
There it is.
So majestic.
It's only fair that the risk matches the reward.
Looks so cool.
Let's get to work.
The fact that it can go so fast.
Mistress, it's reacting to our mana.
What an annoying detail. Stark, run. It's the first step of my plan.
It's always, he's the bait.
Higher.
Yep, you gotta get far away so it's undetectable. Can you even see where it's at? I don't want that dog to die. Looks cool. She's a good sniper.
They made us work for that reward.
As long as there's no cubs.
Mistress Frieren?
Quiet.
Oh.
Great, from bad to worse.
We have no other choice.
Oh. They're gonna come and help clear it up. Oh. They're different people. They're from that one thing. One people.
The chivalric order of Norm.
Yeah, Norm.
We weren't expecting to find you three.
Of course not, though we appreciate the help.
Master Norm says that we're in your debt. That you have done much to help our cause.
Quite so.
I suppose this makes us even.
Farewell.
So did you take them all out, or did they scatter?
I can't believe they rode all the way here.
Even if it's little by little, the northern plateau is changing.
Getting better and better.
It's long past sunset, huh?
How about we set up camp here tonight?
Mistress Frieren, time to wake up.
Gosh, imagine getting
See
that
this?
much of a good sleep.
It's worth waking up for. The vein is beautiful in the morning sun.
You're right.
Take us back. Yep.
I wasn't expecting to come upon such a feast for the eyes.
The parallelism.
It's beautiful.
If we defeat the Demon King, a time will come when anyone can enjoy this beautiful sight.
Not just anyone could make this harsh journey. But in this era, more people will see this wonder than in any era before.
True.
Yet soon enough, it will be broken into rubble by human hands. It's a bit sad.
A job well done. Thank you. Here's your reward.
Goodness, that's a lot.
I'm just relieved we can finally preserve the vein.
Preserve?
One glimpse of that beautiful sight, and I knew I wanted to become an adventurer. Now it's safe. Thanks for protecting the wonders of my home.
Cute.
Of course.
That sight's gonna stay.
Protecting other people's homes is an important job, huh?
Yes, it is. The more I look back on it now, the surer I am that Master Heiter protected my home too. Because of him, I have the precious memories.
those are what count. When I told you the story about me fleeing my home, you didn't let it impact your opinion of me in the slightest. You continued to believe in me. You always encouraged me and pushed me forward.
Darn right.
Why?
Because that's what Mistress Frieren would do.
She's like, I gotta buy things. I gotta buy everything.
Mistress Frieren, you know the prices here are astronomical, yet you went shopping?
A magic item.
Who's
like
giving
this
her
is
money?
Find.
I had a feeling this would happen, so I hit our cut of the reward.
And that is why you are my student.
Always a mystery.
Well, shall we be off then?
Yeah, there has to be something out there, right? Yes!
This is Adel, a second-class mage. She obtained some new information. Information you, for one, will surely find valuable.
Why? Why is it valuable?
I'll transfer the memories to you.
And with that, I leave you to your work. Your duty is straightforward. Maintain and manage the barrier surrounding the Golden Land.
Denkin! Her grave is just a hole in the ground.
I'm aware.
He intends to die.
Yet I feel a touch of envy. For never in my wildest dreams would I defy Mistress Zedia. The final and the strongest of the Seven Sages awaits him. Macht of the Golden Land. Fate pulls him, like he's the hero in a fairy tale.
You're darned right he is. No, I don't want to know what's next. I kind of want to go back. Thank you. Appreciate it. I guess we'll start off right here. So we got a little bit of Denkin, but not as much as I wanted. So many questions. Many questions. First off, is Denkin's old place, or like where he used to live, like his hometown, the Golden City, or the Golden Place, whatever you want to say, the Golden Land? Because that's what kind of they were mentioning of like, oh, he's going to go back, he's going to go do all that fun. But then like, also, he was charged to go fortify and maintain the barrier of the Golden Land. And then afterwards, the other first-class mage, the one that I hate, well, I don't hate him, I just dislike him, Learnin, right? Learnin said that he sort of envies Denkin because never in his wildest dreams would he go against Zedier's will or whatever. So my thing is, okay, Denkin is not going to go do what he was told to do, which is maintain and fortify the barrier. He's going to go fight this demon. But then the other girl also mentioned, oh, she's just in a hole in the ground, which, okay, kind of rude to say, right? I'm thinking she means the wife. And yeah, if that's the case, yeah, it's kind of rude, but this is what I'm inferring what is happening. I could be completely wrong, but I'm thinking that this place is where he used to live. This is the place of where his wife is buried. Zedier is saying, hey, I need you to maintain and fortify the barrier that's around the Golden Land, which is, I'm guessing, keeping people from going in and keeping things from coming out, aka the demon. If that's the case, then Denkin would probably have to break the barrier in order to go in the land to see his wife, or to see his wife's grave, and to defeat this demon. That's why the other girl was also mentioning, oh, he has like a death wish. He wants to die. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. If that's the case, Denkin needs all the help he can get, and hopefully we get the 3 going in to help him. And Matode. I'm looking forward to this because he's one of the 7... of the 7 group, right? And in this season, we got Revolte, who wasn't a part of the 7. So in my headcanon, the 7 were a lot stronger than anybody else. So whatever we saw going against Revolte, I'm expecting him to be that much better. I could be wrong, but I guess we'll see in the next season. And all right, let's go to the beginning. Then you have this canyon. Reminds me of the Great Wall from the Promised Neverland. Just the big open chasm. And then we have the group meeting this guy who is building the bridge, and he's building the bridge because his old village was attacked by demons, and the only people that could save the town were on the other side of the chasm, so they couldn't get to him. So he has a little bit of regret because, at least this is what I'm inferring, he was thinking about building the bridge for a while now, but he just never got to it because he didn't think he needed it, or he was just like delaying it. But then when the village got attacked by demons, he felt that guilt because he could have started on the bridge a lot sooner, but he didn't because of procrastination or whatever. And that cost the village their whole life. So he's like, never again. I'm going to build this stuff. Took him 200 years to do so. Most of that is due to him doing it by himself for quite a while, and also the funds that he needed to do so. I like that there were people who saw him struggle and were willing to help him. And they didn't just help him with that one task. Like, they stayed and helped them build this whole bridge. And more than likely, because human lives, obviously, they were not around to see it being finished, but they still chose to do it anyways. And I wouldn't doubt that their sons, grandsons, granddaughters, all that are now part of the village. At least that's what I would like to think, that there is still pieces of them around. I feel so happy for him. Finally, like, the 200 years he spent building this is now completely done. He's finished. It's fulfilled. Now he can just focus on building the village, which is something that he doesn't have to worry about anymore. He doesn't have to worry about the thought of, oh, is this village going to survive an attack? Because now they have this bridge so that people can go and save if necessary. So he can relax and build up the village through the timeline he wants to. And why do I feel like half of these adventures that they go on is strictly due to the fact that they do not have money to survive? And we mostly blame Frieren, because I don't see Fern spending a lot of money, and Stark, knowing Fern, he doesn't have an allowance. Now, here's the thing. I don't get it, but how does Frieren have any control of the money? Frieren has, throughout these past 2 seasons, has been the one to spend the most money. Who's giving her the money? I guess she's strong enough to take it if she wants it, but still, like, let's put some feet down. The fact that you spent all this time to get more money only for her to buy like an urn and spend most of it, it's like, let's just be clear. I know this wolf dog thing is a killer and has destroyed many people and stuff like that, but it still looks cool. You know, it looks like I would say Pokemon. It's a little bit too scary to be a Pokemon, so I'll go with Digimon. But the character design looks so cool. I was like, okay, is there a way to tame it? Can they just use this to ride? I would love for them to have a pet animal. I don't know, but no. It reminds me of, gosh, Pokemon Sword and Shield. That one. And Fern is the sniper of the group. I don't know how she's supposed to accurately hit these things, but she does. Good for her. But luckily, the Norm Company came out of nowhere. They were following these animals for the longest time. They came in, saved them. This gives Frieren a new sense of hope. I guess you could call it hope. I don't know. That the Northern Plateau is changing, because I'm guessing back in the day, the Norm Company would not be this far out. So it seems to me that the Northern Plateau is getting less dangerous day by day, and that makes Frieren happy. Then we get this scene, a scene that we normally get in these episodes, in which they go through something that's literally parallel to what Frieren went through in the last company. The fact that they came here earlier on and this place still hasn't gotten mined is crazy to me. You would think in 80 years or however long it's been, this would have gotten mined out by now. Luckily, it was a guy that wanted to keep it is the one that requested them and erected a barrier to where this doesn't get mined at all. Which, like, good for him. This place is basically a gold mine. He can make so much return off this, just off the basic investment he had. But no, he chose to preserve it, which is fantastic. Then Fern and Stark have a little moment, thank goodness. When Stark finally gets serious, he says, like, very good things. It's just if he opens his mouth a little bit too long, something's bound to come up and make Fern mad. So luckily, he didn't talk for that long. He said what he needed to say, and he said it correctly. That being said, it was all for naught, because she made Fern mad by spending almost all the money that they just gained. And now we're just going through like other things that went through. Then Denkin. Oh, I really want to see Denkin. Imagine just Denkin doesn't use magic anymore. He just squares up with people now. But anyways, that was my reaction to Fear and Beyond Journey's End, Season 2, Episode 10. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put it in the section below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.